had several people tell me that they thought that the season 2 ending of Panchayat was extremely sad and there was no reason to make it that sad. And I think my interpretation of that is very, very different. Panchayat was obviously this very feel good, lighthearted kind of a show. And up until that point where there's a death that happens, everything seems very hunky dory and romanticized version of a village. Of course, there's challenges there, but I think that the people generally look very, very happy. This tragedy actually captured the essence of village life and the sadness and the dissatisfaction a lot of people have in villages. Of course, like we romanticize, the villages now because we live in cities and we live, in developed situations. But I feel like inside the village there is a different story of sadness, and there is a lot of disappointment people have, and tragedies and grief, and it's a story of everyone's life. At one point or another, we've all experienced such things in our lives. I actually think that that incident gave a lot of gravity to to this show, and after that season, I was wondering how they're going to come up with season 3 and make it still like that fun and lighthearted kind of a show that it is. And I was so happy to see that they took their sweet time. They did not force anything to sort of make it lighthearted again. There was this heaviness, this tragedy that was still there in season 3, and it still is there in season 4. But it's sort of like moving on with it and moving forward in your life in due time. That happens. And that's, I don't know, what is your interpretation of the season 2 ending of Panchayat? Did you guys think that it was way too sad and it was unnecessary?